Hey everybody, this is Vic. Welcome to Vic's Basement Brewcast, of course brought to you by South Jersey Beer Scene and also Brewery Strong. We're going to talk a lot about Brewery Strong today and made in New Jersey. So Richard is here with me.
Hey. How are you?
What's up? Long time no see.
I have not been in the basement in a minute.
Long time no video. This is the first video we've done in the basement in like almost a year. Yeah. I think Johnny reminded us. Johnny is here filming, Johnny Cashew, the immortal Johnny Cashew. Are you nominated for Emmy this year?
I actually just picked up a few.
Oh, okay.
Nice. Congratulations.
Congratulations. You know, I did have an Emmy.
Really?
Yeah.
For what?
I had an Emmy. The one show that we did at Oyster Creek, I was holding an Emmy.
Didn't have the Emmy.
I did have an Emmy.
He held an Emmy.
I got an Emmy. I got it in my hand, but then I had to put it down.
You get a picture?
They won't let me keep it back.
Yes, I did get a picture of it.
Okay, well you have an Emmy then.
Yeah, there you go.
I did. I had an Emmy for a minute. For a minute, I have an Emmy. So welcome everyone here. We're going to talk a lot about a festival that's coming up.
Yeah.
We have with us two of the principals of that festival. First, I think the head brain behind it. Is that you, Alexis?
I mean, if it goes poorly, yes. And if it goes well, no.
Okay. We have Alexis Deegan, who is Alexis Drinks. She's my Brewcast partner. It's always wonderful to have her in the basement. Always went, and this is the first time Alexis has been here in the basement on video with us.
So again, if it goes bad, it's my fault.
We've done audio here with Alexis.
Yes.
Some of which we had to cut out. It's always fun.
Happens sometimes.
But for the first time,
especially when I'm on,
we have Krystle here from Axe and Arrow. First time in the basement. So welcome, Krystle.
Thanks for having me.
Is it everything that you
It's
expected?
pretty cool down here.
Yeah.
It's definitely cool.
Yeah, it's a great basement.
Yeah, it's cool. It's a lot of fun.
Huh? Aspirational, this basement.
Yeah. Wow. That's
I hope to one day have a basement like this.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's what that
minus
means.
the Giants fan.
Well, listen,
that's over there. Some of us, we discussed this before. Some of us are North Jersey originally, maybe North Jersey originally, where it's called Taylor ham and cheese. And South Jersey, which is, I guess, where we live now, where I am. I guess we're in South Jersey.
You're on the border of South Jersey, yeah, because there's no Central Jersey.
There's no Central Jersey. I'm not on the border. This is Southern Ocean County, so I think that's South Jersey, where it's called pork roll.
Yes.
And
where
so
it's called correct.
It's correct. It's pork. Well, it's
Taylor pork roll.
It's Taylor pork. Well, it depends. If you go to best pork roll and cheese, Taylor ham and cheese is Burger Express up in Carteret. Mm-hmm. It's been an institution for over 50 years up there. It's called Taylor ham up there.
Well, listen, honestly, I don't care what you call it as long as you make it for me.
Correct.
This
as
is
long
from
as I can eat it.
This is from Barnegat though. We had some made in Jersey here. We had some pork roll and cheese, which is from a local cafe, G&M here in Barnegat. They make a fantastic pork roll,
very good.
Egg and cheese sandwich. So we had some of that.
I love Brenner.
Huh?
Brenner. Oh yeah,
Brenner.
for sure.
Breakfast for dinner.
In fact, I almost prefer breakfast foods at dinner.
Me too.
Yeah. I had a couple because when we came back from the place, it was like 2:00 and Kathy and I had it then. So then I had some a little bit later. But we also have here, made in New Jersey, we have the burrata.
The remnants.
The remnants of burrata. I know that everyone enjoyed some of that.
Oh, yeah.
Some of that.
Continue to do so.
Which is also from a local market, local Italian place, Bruno's in Stafford. He makes it himself.
Love that.
Yeah, burrata. Explain to us what burrata is. And it's not a show that had Robert Blake in it many years ago.
No. It's like a ricotta-like cheese. I think it might even be ricotta, that is like encased in mozzarella, as normal people would say, instead of mozzarella. Mozzarella's. Yeah. And it's like this big ball of like
mozzarella and ricotta.
Mozzarella, and you just like the thing that's like wonderful about it is you cut into it, and it's just like firm outside with like gooey inside, and like it's so tasty and creamy and delightful.
I just discovered this today.
Yeah. Well, so there was like a conversation I was having with one of the brewers, I don't remember who, about like, what cheese are you? And I'm like, oh, I'm burrata.
Oh yeah.
Because like, I'm like,
It's amazing.
Yeah. Tough on the outside, gooey on the inside, and everybody likes me.
It's a fantastic description.
Oh,
It really is.
Oh, God.
I love it.
And my wonderful wife, Kathy, she made the bruschetta there, which is from I guess she got tomatoes from her garden as well as basil, et cetera, all from the garden. So
Delicious.
we had some made in New Jersey right here.
Yeah. Love it.
Right here, we
It's
had
so
some made
easy
in
to
New
have
Jersey.
a whole made in
theme.
Jersey meal, man.
Absolutely, made in Jersey meal. So that's what we're all about at the basement. Krystle, as I told Krystle, that when you come to the basement, you eat. Actually, I think I might have got the Taylor ham the last time we had someone live here when Jason was here
The what now?
from Icarus. I think we did get
What's he
the.
talking
You mean the pork roll? Is that what you're talking about?
Well, no, that was Taylor ham. Hey,
Well, they can call wrong up north. That's cool.
if I'm paying money for it, I'm going to call it whatever the hell they call it, right? I think we had that last time. The time before, I made pizza for John, John from Ross Brewing.
Yeah.
But it's been that long. But every time you come to the basement, you eat.
Oh yes,
True
I can
story.
attest
Love
to
it.
it.
You eat. You drink.
You talk.
You talk.
You say way too many
a
curse
lot of
words
things.
during the break.
Well, that's
At
right.
least I left them for the break.
Yeah. Well, we were drinking bourbon too
We were.
that night. We were drinking bourbon.
Are we drinking bourbon again?
No, not tonight.
not
Oh, okay.
Maybe, I don't know.
Well,
We'll
that's-
see.
We do have some made in Jersey rum.
We do.
I
We
see some
have
naughty spirits rum over here.
We have naughty spirits. We got some of that,
Some
and we have little water.
little water rum too.
We have little water
Love
rum
that.
there.
Love the Jersey spirits.
Well, that was intentional. I made sure I
well
did that.
done. Well done, you.
Made sure I did that.
Listen.
I am not actually made in New Jersey. I was made in New York.
It's a shame.
But I've been here for longer than anyone else in here has been alive. So,
fair.
so I think it counts.
It counts.
So,
Listen,
we talk-
when Jersey gets in, man, it never leaves you.
no,
It's just it's there
True.
forever.
it is there forever. That's for sure.
But what was it like seeing the pyramids live when they were fresh? You remember?
It was. It was
Sight to be seen.
It was intoxicating.
It was,
Intoxicating,
sure.
Richard.
You would
It
have.
really was.
I believe that.
Some of the Egyptian beer.
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
My gosh, Richard! Listen to Richard with the zingers here today. What is that? I need to have you in the basement more often. So made in New Jersey.
Yes.
Tell us all about it.
Well, it is October 22nd. That's a Saturday. It is at the Camden Waterfront, Wiggins Park, and it is a celebration of all things Jersey. There are so many things made in New Jersey. There are so many things that originated in New Jersey even. And we thought it was high time to make a
Showcase them.
party.
Yeah.
Make a party about it. So we are. And we've got, breweries, distilleries, a cidery or two maybe.
ooh.
Some wine, Melovino Meadery is coming at us. And then, a bunch of farms and vendors and crafters here making it right here in New Jersey. So it's very exciting.
Now, with the festival, what is the cost for someone wanting to go to the festival?
Well, the festival itself is free.
Mhm.
It's open to the public. Camden County Board of Commissioners is putting that on, and so they try to make their things as accessible to all of the residents as possible. If folks want to pre-buy some drink tickets, they can spend $20 and they get 2 tickets and a nice commemorative glass, and it helps them skip the line at the festival itself. You can still get that deal at the festival, and I think. Don't quote me on that, kids. But
It's not on tape or anything.
right. You're gonna get us a carafe or like something to drink the stinks. Anyway, you can buy drink tickets.
You're gonna get a carafe?
Not a carafe. I mean, maybe for me. Maybe
Yeah.
I'll get a carafe.
I
No,
get it.
actually,
That makes sense.
the ABC specifically says no pictures, so I'm not gonna get pictures of alcohol. It's fine, whatever. Everything's fine. But yeah, so drink tickets will be $7 a drink, and then that will get you wine, beer, mixed cocktails, cider, mead, Whichever of the drinks you want. And then obviously, if you see something from a Jersey vendor that you want, you would buy that. We're going to have food trucks. We've got some exciting food trucks,
Ooh.
in the works.
Can you announce who they are yet?
We are definitely having Vagabond. I can announce that one.
Very nice. Good.
I don't know if they know we're having them.
Just a matter of time.
Well, this might let them know right here.
Yeah. Hey, Vagabond.
FYI.
Thank you for your application. You have been accepted into the festival. But we're working on some other things. Maybe some seafood, maybe some oysters. Oh yeah, the seafood one, right? Did like the
poke nachos.
Well, that too, yeah.
I need that
Listen,
one.
we are poke nachos for sure. Here's my problem. We're trying to keep it like an appropriate.
You only have one?
No. We have several. I just can't. I didn't know we were having this many detailed questions. No, we want to keep it to a good number so that the food trucks and the vendors and everybody makes it worth their while. They come out, they have a good crowd. We also want to make sure that everyone comes and eats and enjoys. My problem is I want 50 food trucks because I like eating.
All of the things.
All of the things. And again, listen, anyone who has spent more than maybe 10 minutes with me knows that I'm a little bit obsessed with New Jersey, in a really unhealthy way. But I just think we have such great things, obviously, guys. I'm let's have a party about it. So I just want all of the New Jersey food trucks because they have all such good foods. And I'm having trouble editing down to the number that we're trying to hit. So we might
That's
have
tough.
50 food trucks, guys. It's going to be great.
That's all right. That's it.
It's now a food truck festival.
It's
Now let's get away from food and alcohol for a minute. Tell us about some of the other things that are going to be going on there.
Well, we are going to have live entertainment. We are talking to a couple of pumpkin farmers. So we're having at least one pumpkin farm coming up. We have some nonprofits that will be there talking to you about things that they do, like the sea turtle rescue. We've got confirmed. We have, like I said, vendors. We've got this great guy who makes shapes out of the wood. Just one wood. He's got one wood. It's fine. He makes shapes out of reclaimed wood. He started with the state of New Jersey, and then friends of his were like, "Well, can I get Michigan?" And so he's built his craft. And we have a woman who makes jewelry out of maps. Another woman who makes this gorgeous Tatiana from Double Nickel. Gorgeous charcuterie boards and other really cool, very interesting art. So just honestly, all sorts of things. I'm trying to get some larger name companies who are made in New Jersey or who are making things in New Jersey to come out. Hopefully, they will also enjoy our Jersey pride. We
Trying to have some events for the kids.
Some events for the kids.
Some face painting. The pumpkins.
Right, the face painting. We're gonna have pumpkins.
Will be able to be painted if
we
they said one.
We're working that out. Yeah. How do you get a large pumpkin from the festival to your car? That's all we have to figure out. So there might, in fact, be golf cart rides.
Oh, okay.
A pumpkin, a golf cart ride.
You're going to have golf cart races?
No. God, that would be really fun, though.
I'm trying to get that go-kart person.
Listen, here's the thing. I worked on the Camden waterfront as an intern and borrowed one of the county golf carts. And this was 20 years ago. And definitely broke down there. So, that's a made in New Jersey story that I think we should recreate.
You broke down or the golf cart broke down?
Both.
Oh,
yes. The golf cart broke down and then I did because we were we're going to be in so much trouble. We were joyriding the golf cart around the Camden waterfront like you do. So
now I know you said, this is normally we talk a lot about beer on this show. We'll talk about anything, but you mentioned Melavino as one of the meaderies that's going to be there. What brewery is going to be there?
So we have confirmed. We have the Seed from Atlantic City.
Okay,
we
great
obviously
beers.
Have Krystle, Axe and
Axe and Arrow will be there.
We have Screamin' Hill.
Okay.
We have Sigmeister
Okay.
from Hackettstown.
Okay, they're coming a long way, Matt.
They are. Same with Twin Elephant from Chatham. Icarus from Lakewood. Flying Fish from Somerdale.
Okay.
Devil's Creek from
Collingswood.
I know listen, I was so impressed with myself. Carton is coming probably. Carton Augie has been so supportive and he's really helpful. And I'm forgetting people. I have this list like down. Who am I forgetting? Not. Maybe I've got it all.
Might be.
Did I do 9 kids? Rewind the tape. Did I do 9? Yeah. So also you can follow the Facebooks and the Instagrams, because we've been announcing our vendors every day. One day a different vendor. We do like a hey, meet the breweries. So far we're doing breweries, and then we do a fun fact about the town that they're in, about like things that are made in that town. For example, today we did Atlantic City and the Seed. So we talked about saltwater taffy.
Mm-hmm.
So come to Made in New Jersey on Instagram and Facebook to learn all sorts of things about the state of New Jersey.
Okay, that's great. Now this is an Brewery Strong, where we're going to be one of the organizations represented there.
Yes.
For Brewery Strong. How's that going with Brewery Strong? Tell me about it.
Sure, Krystle. I would feel like I'm
Krystle?
like,
Hey.
hey.
No, it was nice. When we originally launched, because there was an immediate need during the pandemic to just help people who couldn't make money, get tips. We had an outpouring of support from sponsors, breweries, bars and restaurants that gave money that we then dispersed out to, I'm trying to think of the number.
Yeah, a lot.
It was a lot.
50, 60?
It was $50,000, but I can't remember the number of
definitely
of
more than
recipients.
50 people.
Yeah.
Couple
so
hundred.
lot of $50,000 came in and went out during that time period. But, there's so much more to be done in Jersey. So we're now turning our interest to education in other realms. While that support aspect is still there, someone has a family member who's in the hospital or, hurts themselves, can't work, that support will still be there, that support net. But now we're turning towards education. We've done an off-flavor tasting class. We've got a couple good ones lined up for the fall. We've got a couple yeast classes from White Labs that we're going to be giving out. So it's really just kind of figuring out how we can make the industry as a whole better together.
Right.
Yeah. Stronger.
Stronger.
Okay, we're going to take a little bit of a break right now. And when we come back, word from our sponsors here. When we come back, Krystle has been kind enough to bring some beers down here to the basement. So we'll try some of those beers. And we're going to have a little bit of fun.
I'm very nervous
Also,
about
we'll
this.
see we'll really be able to see if Krystle and Alexis, see if they can Jersey. We'll be back.
Oh, God. I hope I can.
BruYou is the app to send and receive drinks. Buying a drink with BruYou is easy. First, select a recipient, choose the location, and then pick a drink from their menu and send it out. It's easy to stay connected with the people you care about with BruYou. Whether it's a birthday or promotion, or just because, sending a drink with BruYou is great for any occasion. When someone buys you a drink, you'll receive a notification with the details, and the drink will be stored in the app until you redeem it. When you're ready to redeem a drink, follow the prompts and show the bartender the confirmation screen. Once your drink is received, close it out on the app and say thanks. Then, cheers! You just received your first drink on BruYou. Available for download on the App Store and Google Play Store.
Hey, everybody, we are back. We had fun during the break. We had a little bit of a break here. Alexis and my album is going to be coming out soon. So be on the lookout. All proceeds will go toward our favorite charity. To a registered charity. I was telling Richard that we were in Asbury and we saw a band called Pure McCartney, and they did all Paul McCartney songs, which are, fantastic, but Paul McCartney made some songs that are silly. He wrote a damn song called Silly Love Songs.
He did.
And I'm saying, he made some stupid songs. And now what happened is that since I said that song is stupid, I've been singing a freaking song the entire last 3 days. I've been singing Uncle Albert, Admiral Halsey, Hands Across the Water. If any of you know McCartney songs, and you say, that's it's actually 3 different songs, but I've been singing them the whole time. So.
God bless.
God bless. Okay, we are back here. We're talking about Jersey, but hey, our Made in Jersey Festival is in October.
Really exciting.
And what better beer to have in October, even though they start having it in September, but an Oktoberfest. So we have Axe and Arrow's Oktoberfest Marzen Lager. So that's a traditional beer for Oktoberfest. Krystle, tell us about this beer.
So we release it on Labor Day weekend every year because, people just put them out earlier and earlier, but we found that that's the sweet spot to release them. It's just a German style lager. So, it's a cold fermenting lager, takes 6 weeks. So we started way back in July, finally is ready in the beginning of September. And it's probably one of our fall favorites that goes relatively quickly. And it's one of my favorites. I love fall beer.
Mm-hmm. I agree. They're my favorite styles, and Marzen specifically, and this is delicious.
Yeah.
Tell us about a Marzen. What makes it a Marzen?
So historically it was like, brewed in March, and then, it would wait and they would release it in the fall to have that long lagering period. But the Marzen itself is just a crisp, clean lager. It tends to have more, a little bit more than a Pilsner, like with the bready maltiness. But yeah, it's traditionally drank at Oktoberfest in Germany, which is why we have the great little.
I know, it's such a cool
German.
I'm going to ask you about a lot of stuff on this particular label. You got a lion on there. You got pretzels on there. You got, it looks like arrows, and you have like
and
a
that's
crest
our
here.
axe
and axes.
Yes.
And axes and all-
Where did you come up with that?
all kinds of
Really
stuff.
for this can?
Whose idea was the art? I know you have an artist, so there's a lot of great work. Tell us about the artwork on here.
We have an artist that we work with that we've been friends with for decades. My husband went to high school with him. I met him shortly after high school. So he knows us. And we give him like probably 3.5 words of like what we picture in our head. And he just comes through with fire every time. So, we said, and he researches. He does a lot of research. So we're like, it's a German Oktoberfest. We want it to be, true to the style, but still have like a little axe and arrow flair on it. So that's why you get the axes and arrows in there. And the pretzels are typical German.
Pretzel.
He's
And-
amazing. I love him.
And the hat here, the
Yeah.
traditional. Richard has one of these hats.
Oh.
Do you have one of
I
those
do.
hats?
I
You
do
do
have
have that,
Had
right?
we
Yep.
known, we could have told him to wear it.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Especially since we've done a silly hat show.
Silly hat show.
Do a silly hat
Is that
show.
a thing?
We did
Okay.
it. We all wore silly hats in Tara's basement.
And it's a,
Oh yeah, we did.
We
That's
did,
right.
We did.
yes, we did
Yeah.
actually.
We all were wearing ridiculous hats.
We did.
Tara has a bunch of ridiculous hats, and we wore them.
That's true.
I mean-
when we
I
did the
mean-
show from Tara Nuren's basement,
I feel
it was an audio show.
It
I
was.
kind of have memories of that.
I know we had a ridiculous hat show with an audio show. Listen, we don't always think things through.
You know what memory I had is it took about an hour and a half to get an Uber to pick us up in downtown Camden.
That's right.
Yeah.
A little bit
Take
of a
a minute.
while for
Sorry,
someone to
friend,
pick us up.
sorry.
Guy said, "No, screw you. I'm going to Philly to get actually paid."
Yeah.
So, but excellent beer.
Thank you.
Excellent beer, Krystle. Really,
It's one of my
really
favorites
enjoy
of the
it.
season.
Oh, it's a fantastic beer. Much appreciated. What else we have here? While we are on Axe and Arrow and their particular beers, look at it. There's it looks like a sigil on there and stuff. It's like I'm watching House of Dragons out there.
Yeah,
Have you seen that, Richard, yet?
I
House
have.
of Dragons?
I'm
How you
caught
like
up.
it?
I love it.
Yeah, good show.
Yeah, it's building nicely.
So next I brought our waffle cones. So it's a vanilla cream mouse. And it's funny, I probably shouldn't have brought it because it actually sold out in the tap room this weekend, but it was so delightful that I wanted to share it with you fine people. So
We got something you can. No, I'm sorry. That's not.
I mean,
rude of me. It's
there
rude of
is
me.
still a keg left, but all
There
of
you
the
go.
4-packs are gone Popeyes.
Very nice. You
We
know
did
what?
that.
This is Krystle gives nice pours, nice
She
big
does.
pours.
Also, I love
Really
how
good.
we're it's just after Labor Day and we're going Oktoberfest to such a
Summery
yeah
on the boardwalk.
No,
So our
freaking
original idea for the can was like the Coors Brother logo, like
Mhm.
South Jersey boardwalks have Coors Brothers all over the place. And then again, our artist was like, "Oh, I like that, but how about this awesome drawing that I just sketched up in 4 seconds?"
Right.
And it's amazing.
I have
So-
some off camera comments. given the off camera conversations we had just a minute before.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Oh my lord! Very,
Can't
There-
take me anywhere.
No.
very, very nice. Really taste the vanilla in it.
Yeah.
I also want to apologize to everyone if you can hear my really aggressive sniffing. I feel like I've caught it on mic a couple of times, but I just basically I just love the smell of these, and
Yeah. It's that kind of show. You're allowed.
Well,
That's good. You have a lot of good smells here tonight.
Yeah,
The beer, see?
I
You
think
mix the raspberry with the vanilla. You can blend the beers.
Oh my god! Somebody give me a third cup.
There's actually a customer that comes into our brewery that will mix beers.
Yeah.
And now she has rubbed off on all of our beer tenders and myself included. So we're like, oh, this would taste good mixed with that. So-
Well, that's I
Urology.
Yeah.
totally give props to Frank Hiller because no matter what brewery he's pouring at, he's like mixologist it up, and I'm always just like, well, where are you pouring today, Frank? Where are you pouring today?
What are you mixing, Frank?
What are you, and then I go up to him and I'm just like, pour me whatever, and I don't care how many different beers are in it.
That takes a skill though. Because
Yeah.
keep in mind, part of when you're drinking beer and tasting the beer is your eyes looking at it. And you can mix a couple of beers and it looks like mud.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It looks like shit,
Right, yeah.
basically. You don't want it to look like that. So you really have to know the colors too. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's part of your whole tasting is the colors of the beer. Now this is beautiful, really nice cream ale.
Yeah.
Nice cream ale. In
Not-
the old
Still real balanced. It
It's still
doesn't.
very
It's
well
not
balanced.
overly vanilla-ish. Like that can really overtake a lot of flavors,
For sure.
and it's definitely
It can be too sweet, too
it can
quick.
be too sweet,
Yeah.
too quick. Yep.
So the story
This
behind
is
this
not at
beer,
all.
2018 AC Beer Fest, you go and you taste all of the beers. And there was a ton of IPAs. We were in research and development stage for Axe and Arrow. So we tasted all of the beers. And at the end of the night, our palates were completely blown out. And Mother Earth Brewing had this beer called Cali Creamin' they were pouring on nitro. And it was like the heavens opened up and it was like, ah. When we tasted this, and we were like, we need to make a beer like this one day. So this is
Your homage.
our
Very
homage
nice.
to that beer.
Love
I
it.
like it.
I love it.
Very nice. It has the vanilla, but it's not too sweet.
Yep.
Sometimes a cream ale can be too sweet,
Yeah.
too much vanilla in it. Too funnel cakey.
Yeah.
I do
You know.
feel that you've kind of pureed a waffle cone with, I'm happy for it.
That you soaked in beer.
Yes. Listen. Yeah. It's delightful.
Love it.
Mhm.
Very,
Maybe
very
one of my
nice.
favorite cream ales I've had.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and if the label on this just looks like an explosion of waffle cone on here. So I love the artwork on
Yeah.
all your cans. Really
amazing.
great artwork that you do. Very fun.
Yes.
A lot of fun. That's if there's a word I could use to describe it, that would be it. It would be fun.
That is our company motto. Like everything is made with fun.
Yeah. Yeah. I love it. One. And
Great
what else?
bottom.
It's just beer. At the end of the day, it's just beer.
It's just
so
beer. It should
might as well
be
have fun.
fun.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I like, do you have, you should have like posters of all of your beer can labels.
So our cold room actually has it going around the door.
I mean, I feel like you could sell that
fun
as
to look at.
merch though, Like,
There's actually a local candle maker. They're called June Buds. They take our like dented cans, they re-pop them out, take our labels, and we'll make fun flavored scented candles with our beer cans on it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wow.
I'm trying to get them from Made in Jersey.
Awesome. Well, also I was like, ooh, the soap company that makes.
I reached out to her too.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Working on the camera. Everything's fine.
Yeah. It's not weird at all.
No.
Listen, you guys watch the process.
Watch the
happen.
magic.
You watch the brain meats go on.
Richard, you love that though.
I'm a fan. I love the deconstruction.
How many times have
construction.
you told me if you got something, save it for the show. Don't plan it out or anything like that. I have learned if there's anything I've learned from Richard,
Yeah.
that's it.
Save it for the show.
Yeah.
Do no work,
Save it for the
improvise,
show.
overcome, and
Yeah.
adapt.
Yeah.
That's my motto.
Do no
Do
work.
no
never- Listen, love it. I mean, that's how I do it.
Yeah, I mean-
I just like show up.
I kind of feel like that also is like winging it.
Yeah.
Really good
it's
at
a
it.
good time. Listen, if you can't, maybe, some people have to prepare. And I get that.
Correct.
That's their process and it works for them. Me, I feel like the times that I prepare, I get real nervous that I'm going to say something wrong.
Yeah, because I'm like, I have all this stuff I have to say.
No.
And I forget.
Yeah, that gets
Yeah.
real weird. And then, yeah.
Let's get to the next beer.
Ooh.
Let's get out of our heads. Nobody wants to stay there too long. So our next one is our Mo line of beers. So this is a peanut butter and jelly sour. This jelly, quote unquote, is strawberry puree.
It's a sour, Richard.
Yes.
You
No,
love
it's
your
not-
sour.
I begged.
No, it smells. I'm sorry. It smells exactly like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Like I'm expecting to it's exactly.
Oh, it does,
That's
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
insane. That's
Yes, it does.
insane.
It is. It's crazy.
It's a pretty color. It's
And like strawberry.
a
Like this
very,
is-
very light shade of pink.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, the color's bonkers.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
That's
Very nice
wild.
color.
Mind
Ooh,
blown,
look at that
kids.
contrast. That's good. Very nice.
Yeah, strawberry is a hard flavor to get to work.
Oh my God.
It's
And it
so
tastes-
delicate.
oh.
Strawberry is, you need, if you're going to use strawberry,
It's
like,
there.
we talked about using puree in the beers before. If you're using strawberry, you got to use a lot of strawberry.
Yeah.
Oh.
Strawberry, like, for instance, we had the raspberry. Raspberry is a stronger
strong.
flavor, but strawberry, you need a lot of strawberry. Strawberry, peaches are kind of like that sometimes too.
Yeah, it's going up against peanuts, which have a real strong flavor.
And that tartness from the sour beer.
This reminds me of Double Nickel's Pickled Goes, which I thought I had to try it because I tried a couple other pickle beers in my life and they were all beyond pickle forward. And I was like, even if I liked it, at that point, it just tasted like pickle juice and the beer was gone. There's the first one that had that balance to where it still tasted like a Goes. And then you got this pickle shot. And I'm like, wow, that's amazing.
100%.
From the beer judging standpoint, I've heard hop forward, I've heard malt forward, I've never heard pickle forward.
Never heard pickle forward, right?
Never heard pickle forward.
Yeah, me either.
I'm in.
And then this is the same way. Like you do automatically get that peanut butter and jelly shot, but then immediately after it's a Goes. I think it's a Goes, right?
No,
Is
It's
that-
a Berliner, but
Oh, Berliner.
Berliner,
Okay,
so
yeah,
it,
right.
it tastes very,
Right.
very dry.
Right.
It finished very dry.
Exactly, yeah.
I have to be honest. I was fully sure I would be like politely sipping this. Like, this is, it's like, it just seemed too weird. It seemed too impossible.
So delicious.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
Like,
listen, I can't take any credit for this. I actually tried to prevent this from happening.
I understand. I understand. Intellectually, it should not
So
work.
Mo is actually our friend Joe Markle. His alter ego when he gets drunk is Mo Jarkle.
Let's see that one.
And he came to me and he's like, we should do a peanut butter and jelly sour because he liked the sours and he loves peanut butter beer. And I'm like, that's disgusting. We should try it. So we did.
Yeah.
And I mean,
Like again,
Now,
it should,
whose mustache is that?
that's Mo. That's Joe.
That's Mo?
love it.
Yep.
Looks like Marvin from Swedesboro.
Oh, yeah, I
Marvin
can
has
see
a
that. I
has a
can see
mustache
that.
like that.
Mhm.
For sure.
Yeah.
Our friend Marvin
100.
from
It
Swedesboro.
does.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of salt and pepper in it, though.
Don't come after me, Marvin. That's Joe, not you.
Yeah.
I promise.
No, but oh man, this is phenomenal.
Very nice. This is
This is
you know, I know something. I don't really like peanut butter in beers, but I like this. Is really enjoyable.
Oh, I love
Yeah,
peanut
there's
butter beers.
there
But
was
yes.
no reason that this should work like at
Yeah.
all.
Right? I was like, that's
should
an
not
awful
like
idea.
this beer. And
Let's
it
give it a
is
go.
So good. I love that. I love that. Like that sounds terrible.
Yeah.
We have to do it.
So his next idea is that he wants to make a pickle mo. So he wants to do bread and butter pickles
Mhm.
with the mo. And I don't know if I can stamp that one yet. But he's trying real hard.
Well, here's the thing. We've got Double Nickel that stuck that landing
Mhm.
on
Yeah.
their pickle goza. And I tell you, because I was like this.
It was that's the first like sour goza that I had that I was like, I like this.
Yeah.
So I mean, I feel like maybe you should do it. I think you should let him.
I think Berliner Whites are
right
a nice
here.
introduction for people with sours
Yeah.
too.
Mhm.
Kind of
For
like
sure.
it goes. They're not crazy sour, but they're
Right.
sour enough that you know.
Yep.
You
It's
can
like a
know what the
starter IPA
style
for Berliner.
is,
You know the
right?
style, right?
Krystle, I'm going to go a little beer geek on you.
Okay.
At what point do you add the strawberry to it? And what point do you add? The peanut butter, is it powder that you use for that?
Yeah. So the peanut
Okay.
butter is added pre-boil.
Okay.
Mainly to like jostle it up and to
Okay.
really get it to mix well together.
Right.
And then the strawberry is after primary.
Okay.
So we do allow it to ferment out because
Okay.
can bombs.
Know what you do right before you crash or something like that? You add the strawberry?
No, we add it right after primary, let it ferment out,
Okay.
and then crash it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we try to
Okay.
with the sours, the fluffs, the sour, the peoples, the mo's, and the fluffs. Try to get them completely fermented out.
So you
As
don't like sending people home with tiny bombs.
Correct. I try not to ever have anything explode in customers' hands.
Yeah. I did have one of your beers explode, but
Was
people
it a blender?
walking at home, I had left it in my car.
It was
for-
a blender though.
Oh, yes, it was.
That was a blender with a lot of fruit
No,
and
no.
stuff in it.
And frankly, I think it doesn't matter what the beer was. It was in the car for 2 weeks in
Oh.
100-degree weather. It was going to explode.
Absolutely. Well, not necessarily.
Ah.
If which I mean, it may not always be, but the blenders we actually say like, listen,
Yeah, it
This
had all the
is-
warnings.
there is
So do-
unfermented fruit in this.
right.
Keep cold. We don't sell them out in distro
right.
because
Right. It said it was basically, Alexis, don't take this beer because you will not be a good steward of this beer, and I was not.
it will explode in the face.
It will,
Yeah.
but I will show you
Yeah.
the little spots where it still
Yeah.
lingers.
And in a lot of cases, you do have to be careful with the fruit when you're
Yes.
canning it. You have to be careful with the fruit because the fruit just wakes up that yeast.
Yeah.
That empty
yeast
can
wakes
down
up.
there?
Huh?
Is that can empty?
No, sir, it's not. You can have the rest.
I had a
you.
Zig Stout blow up on me, but again, it was loose in my car, and I was driving back from
Johnson
Hackettstown. And fairly, what happened was I told her, like, oh my God, this is so funny. I heard the sound. I thought I blew a tire, and then I smelled the stout, and like immediately, and I was like just telling them this funny story because, quite frankly, it was like just again the type of beer you don't want to jostle.
Yeah.
You know. So I was just like, oh my God, this is a funny story. Immediately, Kirsten was like, we're going to pull a whole QC on all of that. And I was like, guys, I didn't mean to make work for you. Like, it was me. I did this.
That was the correct reaction.
Yeah. Well, no, they absolutely. Like, they took it very seriously. So.
Now, I want to go back to the education part that you talked about before. I attended the one that you did. It was actually Pink Boots Society, Meredith from Pink Boots Society in Philly did it. And it was the off tasting, which was fantastic. Now, you said there's some more education. There's a yeast education one coming. Now, this is where you get like, oh, he's talking about yeast, boy. Oh my God. Talking about counting the milli. Let's look in the microscope. And I'm like, but that's the most important part of the beer is the yeast.
Yeah,
if the yeast isn't healthy, your beer is not going to be healthy.
No. And I mean, people don't realize, but you get so many flavors too from yeast.
Mm-hmm.
Not your normal ale yeast, but a lot of, your Hefeweizen yeast or even your Pilsner versus your, like what we use in the Munich Dunkel or in the Munich Lager, or Marzen Lager. We use different yeast because it gives off different esters, different flavors. So yeah, it's definitely one that's super important. And I don't know enough to talk geeky with you, but we have 3 online classes from White Labs in different, vitality, like harvesting, and I forget what the third one was, but they're just different online seeds to classes, so you can watch them whenever you want. And
that's great. And the yeast, I'm not one to talk geeky yeast. Now, Alexis was talking about my buddy Ian before. Ian is one to talk geeky about yeast. Ian can go on and on and on. Ian has been on the show. He's been down here in basement a zillion times. And sometimes he gets into that on the yeast and he'll go on the micro things in microscopes here and I'll tease him. I'll just go, and of course, I make beer, so I use the yeast and everything, but I don't know all of the details, but it's the most important part.
I feel like you got to
beer.
get Ian and Al from East Coast Lager, East Coast Yeast, right?
Okay.
On the show together to like really get after it, except that Al will just sit in the background and watch you do your show.
The yeast show?
Which
I'm
is
in.
funny, right? Right? I mean, like,
I'll have to get Ian on. Ian's always big box office when I have him on the shows. I get a lot of views when Ian's on. I get a lot of views on here.
He's a fine looking fella.
Huh?
He's a fine looking fella.
Well, so am I, but I don't get views for me.
Yeah, but now it's double the eye candy.
But the thing is, but you know what? If we promoted the shows to ARP, maybe I'd get some.
There you go.
Like that.
You should, man.
Hot sexy singles over 50, man. You're in.
Hot sexy singles over
over 50. I wish I was only 50.
Well, you are over 50 statistically.
I'm well over 50.
So that's not an incorrect statement.
Many years over 50.
Listen,
the fact is that you're not single might be the whole problem with that thing. That's the downside. Yeah.
It's 4 hot sexy singles over 50. Not saying that they're, I'm just saying.
Right.
I get I get those emails and stuff.
Do
like
you?
That. Yeah.
Wait. Clarify.
Yeah.
You get emails for hot sexy singles over 50, or you get emails from the AARP.
I don't know. Both?
Yes.
I'm gonna ask the wife about this.
I don't know.
This is so turning into a TikTok challenge, isn't it? So, Vic, let's open up your phone and see what's in your email, huh?
No, everything's fine.
Anything we can show Kat?
I
can show you his email.
Nothing to see here. Keep
Everything's
going.
fine. Everything's fine.
No. Have some burrata.
Sure.
Firm on the outside, squishy on the inside.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway.
Oh my gosh. Well, you know what we're going to do now? We're going to have a little more fun. We've been having a lot of fun here.
We're fun people.
It's fun.
We are fun.
Listen,
Krystle,
and I are great.
First visit to the basement, you enjoying it?
Absolutely.
You were serenaded. You heard some music.
Correct.
We made dirty
got
jokes.
Great bruschetta.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen.
Bruschetta. We had some pork roll.
I learned about
Burrata.
Burrata?
You learned about burrata. So
40 years of my life
that's what-
wasted.
Honestly, wasted. You
Yeah.
have no idea
Oh,
it
it's amazing.
existed in the world.
That's
Yeah.
really, really
You
nice.
know, here's the thing
So-
though. Now that it's opened up to you, there are so many things with burrata on it.
So we are going to see. You both are in Jersey.
We are.
Correct.
You love Jersey,
We
both
do.
of you. You love Jersey.
We love it so much we're throwing at a party.
Yeah, we're throwing a Jersey
love
party.
that.
Good plug.
Made in Jersey party.
Thanks, yeah.
We're going to see how much you know about Jersey.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
Richard.
So you think you can Jersey?
Oh no.
Here we go, and I am your host for You Think You Can Jersey.
Okay,
What's my name, Richard? You can make up a good name for me or something. You don't have to make up any name.
question:
Vicky Spiders?
Are we
Huh?
competing?
Vicky Spiders?
Ooh, Vicky Spiders.
Vicky
Let's
Spiders.
like that.
Okay.
Are we competing or are we collaborating?
I don't know. I think, you know what? Some of these are easy,
Uh-huh.
but some of them are hard. So
Okay.
we're going to let you collaborate.
Glorious.
We would be competing if, we had a third person here.
Mhm.
Does
But
Richard
since
know
it's-
the answers? Can he be our competitor?
No,
I know
he
the
knows the answers. I
I
went
do.
through the answers with him.
Meanwhile, I'm like, yes, we should collaborate.
Of course, he
Crystal's
assumes
like,
our
no,
mouth.
let's,
So you can collect. Crystal's like,
Oh, no.
no, I
I want to win.
I wanna-
I work better with
wanna
great minds around me.
kick her ass.
We're gonna
No,
be great.
I want to
we're gonna
kick.
be so good.
Okay,
Okay.
here's your first question.
Okay.
So you think you can Jersey?
I do.
Okay. The number one dollar crop produced in New Jersey is blueberries. $85 million in 2020. What New Jersey town is known as the blueberry capital of the world?
It's
Hamilton.
Hamilton.
Hamilton?
Yeah.
Correct. Ding, 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 ding. Wonderful.
That
That was easy. We start out with easy
I like the
ones.
easy one. It makes me feel confident.
You know what? This
Feel
isn't a
confident.
question, but I'm going to ask you because it's actually another statement I'm going to say.
Okay.
What town were they first cultivated in?
Oh, shoot.
Because New Jersey was the first place blueberries were ever cultivated.
Oh, sure. Well, it wasn't Salem. Was it also Hamilton?
No.
I don't know.
You know, Chris?
Not a clue.
Cultivated it.
You don't know?
Okay.
Time is running out.
No, I don't know.
Okay. Whitesbog.
Oh, no, I would never have gotten one.
Right off of Route 7.
Didn't
by,
even know Whitesbog
by
was a thing.
Elizabeth White, a woman
In her bog.
What?
in her bog.
In her bog.
Whitesbog. It's
Whitesbog.
actually a
It's a bog
historical
belonging
site.
to Elizabeth
We were
White.
actually I was going over it with Kathy. We're gonna have to visit there sometime because it's only about 20 minutes from
Let's
here.
do it. It's like
Yeah.
a Vic's Basement bog cast.
No, I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Blueberries?
You know what? I thought I was gonna be.
Come
I was
on,
gonna
we're
be a
doing
hot
it.
shot and
Let's-
wrinkle up the paper.
Let's get the waders on. We'll get out into the bog. It's going to be so awesome.
Aren't you supposed to go on a hike with my buddy
Listen,
Dan?
I'm going to go see Dan on Saturday, and we're not hiking. Thank
I
God.
thought you were gonna hike.
We'll work it out.
Well, it could be worse. He could have you playing hockey with him.
That would be hilarious for everyone involved.
Okay, your second question
Okay.
on You Think You Can Jersey. Now, blueberries are the number one dollar crop in New Jersey. What's the next four? And I'm not going to give you multiple choice because they're easy.
I mean, is it tomatoes?
Richard got all four of them.
Corn, tomatoes.
Corn, tomatoes.
Soybeans.
Oh, soybeans.
I mean, the farms around me.
Okay.
They rotate
Well, yeah. You live
soybeans
in the
and corn.
in the farm bill.
Okay.
I mean, is it cranberries? Is it cranberries?
Richard, you're the timekeeper on this, so you let me know.
I mean, we do a lot. We have a lot of cranberry bogs, and it's like we're talking like crops.
Okay, give me your final answers.
Tomato, corn, soybeans. Cranberries.
Cranberries.
Is that your final answer?
It's gotta have to be.
Okay, tomatoes,
Yes.
yes.
Okay.
Tomatoes is number two, $38 million. Number two.
You mean three? Number three. You
Number
said
three. Number
Don't correct.
good buzzer. Number three is how you like them apples.
apples.
$29.8
Darn
million.
it, apples. That was a good one.
Number four,
Corn.
bell peppers.
Listen, learning shit about New Jersey. I love it.
And number five on that list,
Corn.
beaches.
Beaches is
Peaches.
Oh,
Peaches. I get my peaches from Georgia.
See, you know what I love about that?
Not on that list.
How? Here's the
What?
thing. We don't know. You know what? Everyone pay attention because this is so cool. Who
Yeah.
knew?
Who knew?
You
Apples
think
make
everyone?
sense. Peaches, I
apples
had no
make
idea.
sense. I mean, and you know, I feel dumb because it's like the Peach Festival.
Technically, I knew.
Richard
yeah.
actually got 3 of the next 4. When I went over it with him, he actually got them.
It's weird because I think I'm pretty
Okay.
dumb.
Now,
Mhm.
here's a question for you.
Okay.
Our next one. This is number 3 in You Think You Can Jersey.
So far, it's not so great.
You did okay in the first one, but I gave you an easy one. That's like telling you, oh, where's the Jersey Devil? You know, that was pretty easy, that one. New Jersey is the number 1 producer in the U.S. via acreage, by acreage, not by dollar, of this crop. And I'm going to give you multiple choice.
Oh, ooh, okay.
Number 1, blueberries. Number 2, tomatoes. Number 3, eggplant. Number 4, cranberries. What is the answer?
Because it's got to be 3 or 4. Or maybe
Blueberries, tomatoes, eggplant, or cranberries?
I mean, it'd be really cool if it was cranberries.
I feel like we should go blueberries.
I mean, listen. I will defer to you.
How about we just go
Not eggplant?
blueberries?
Berries.
That's our final answer.
Final answer. No.
Time is running out.
Let's throw a loop. What? Cranberries. We're going cranberries.
The answer is not cranberries. The answer is
Eggplant.
eggplant. Here is something I did not know.
Mhm.
New Jersey produces 66% of all the eggplant in the world.
You know, it's a fun
In
fact.
the world.
In the world. Would that actually make sense?
Yeah.
Nerdy. Is because New Jersey is the place where we discovered that nightshades actually weren't poisonous. And tomato and eggplant is the other nightshade that are not poisonous.
Yeah. Eggplant is a nightshade?
Yeah.
Wow.
Things I know.
You're so smart.
Every once in a while.
Wow. I did not know that. Yeah.
God, what if it's not, guys? Fact check me right now.
66% in the world.
That's
crazy.
crazy.
World.
That's awesome.
Uh-huh.
Look at that, kids.
I love
Get your
eggplant
eggplants from
parmesan. I have
Jersey.
problems
Yeah.
eating it sometimes.
No one outside of
but-
Jersey or Philly eats it. That's probably why.
I'm giving a quick plug here. Little Italy on Tilton Road down in Northfield makes eggplant meatballs and an eggplant meatball
Ooh.
parmesan.
66%
And
of
so
the
good.
world's.
That's crazy.
They rice the meatballs, make it like a meatball
Mhm.
concoction.
Love that.
I like that.
That's so good.
Okay, we're going to move away from produce.
Thank
You know,
God.
and that's a big part of
It is. The
New
Garden
Jersey.
State.
It's
The
the Garden
Garden
State.
State.
People don't realize some of the beautiful farms and areas that
We
we
do.
have in this state. We
Gorgeous.
really do. So we're going to go to our page 6 part of this. Which celebrity, I'm going to give you a multiple choice.
Okay.
Which celebrity was not born in New Jersey? I'm going to give you a multiple choice.
Pretty fast.
Derek Jeter, Peter Dinklage, Al Pacino, and Michael Douglas. Who was not born in New Jersey?
Derek Jeter.
That is your answer?
That's our answer.
Wrong. Give him a bong.
We are so bad.
Derek Jeter was born in Pequannock, New Jersey.
Mm.
The one I got
Peter
wrong.
Dinklage was born in Morristown.
I knew Peter was.
Yeah.
Michael Douglas was born in New Brunswick.
That's what Al Pacino.
Al
is
Pacino
doing.
was born in New York City.
Look at that.
Wow.
Look at that.
Mic drop.
This is glorious.
Okay.
This is so much fun.
That's his mic
I don't
drop.
even mind being super wrong. Like so wrong.
Now we're
I'm
gonna
awful
go
at
to
trivia.
music. You know we love music.
Love
we talked
music.
about
We did.
about music. We were
Do we have
talking
to
about
casually sing along.
the beer, the weed of the moment.
It was the weed.
Wheat,
Anyway.
not weed.
Wheat.
So
Oh, the weed of the
Weed.
moment?
The
Oh,
weed.
Richard
The
was
weed of
into the
moment.
weed.
That is a
Richard was
different
into the weed
story.
of the moment.
I mean,
So-
I'll be there with you, but
This musician was not born in New Jersey.
Okay.
Not born in New Jersey. A. Halsey. B. Paul Simon. C. Kevin Jonas from the Jonas Brothers.
Okay.
He's the guy that walks around playing the guitar and doesn't actually sing.
Do you know?
Okay.
Okay. All right. Here's my. Okay.
And D. Idina Menzel.
Okay. So first of all,
this is way hard.
Wait a minute. This is multiple choice. There's no first of all in multiple choice.
No. I'm gonna
Well,
need
who
you.
the hell
Here's
are
the thing.
these
This is
people?
like celebrity.
No.
This is
Here's-
like
here's what I'm at.
Saturday Night Live Celebrity
Here's what I'm
Jeopardy.
at. Here's what I'm at. I will answer this question. Vic.
Answer it, Turd Ferguson.
If you can sing one line of music from each of those artists.
Me?
Yes, you, right now.
Oh gosh, what's a Halsey song?
I love
It's
that.
the weed of the moment. Oh, that's not a Halsey song.
Take the heat off of us.
You know,
That's not a Halsey song.
Kathy was just telling me a Halsey song earlier, and I
She
can't-
was?
Yeah, she watches some station has on the TV has all those songs. Halsey,
Huh.
I can't think of anything.
Okay,
Did
okay.
she do
Chainsmokers.
Who?
That one?
She did a song with Chainsmokers. Which one was that?
Come on, Johnny, you sing it.
You sing it, Johnny.
I can't.
Yes, you can. You can do it. You can do it. I have faith
Don't
in you.
open your mouth, Kashu, unless you know.
If you be my bodyguard, that's one of them.
That's Paul Simon.
Yeah, no,
That's
yeah.
Paul Simon. Okay, well there you go. Well, I know 9 million Paul Simon songs. Kevin Jonas. I don't know. Do I know any Jonas Brothers songs? I know Nick Jonas. I know Nick Jonas songs.
You do?
It's my right to be hellish. I still get jealous.
Yeah.
Idina Menzel, give us some Let It Go. Give
That
us
is
some
correct.
Define. Oh, no. Yes.
Oh, is that your answer?
Yes.
The Dana
Yes.
Menzel.
Finally our answer.
Let
So
it
wait,
go.
only one of the Jonas Brothers were born in Jersey?
Yes, all the rest of them, they must have moved out of Jersey.
So wait.
He's the oldest one.
What's the answer?
Idina Menzel.
Idina Menzel. I thought she was answering it, but she got
I
it right.
was
Totally
totally
answering
answering it. And I was not at all trying to get Vic to
100%
say
Idina Menzel. No.
Defying Gravity and or Let It Go.
Defying Gravity. We saw, actually, we took my daughter when she was in high school, which is many years ago, to see Wicked.
Mhm.
And the original cast with Idina Menzel and Kristen Chenoweth. It was great. And Joel Grey. Oh, it was awesome.
Nice.
That Frozen
nice.
song in Wicked? No, that's in Frozen. Never
No,
mind.
that's from... Is that Frozen song in Wicked?
That was amazing.
Oh my gosh. Richard, you need to be buzzed.
Now I want to make a
Okay.
mashup of, okay.
One last question.
All right.
All right.
This is your bonus question.
Cool.
Okay. And this is the question. 1960s song and dance craze, The Twist, was first performed in this Jersey Shore town. And if you don't get it right, you have to do the twist.
Oh,
Ooh, I'm letting her answer that.
No, God.
Okay?
I mean,
Should I give you a multiple choice?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Jersey Shore town. I mean, it has Brain Power.
Okay.
Rumson?
Your choices are Asbury Park, Wildwood, Atlantic City, and Long Branch.
Really?
Why was
I actually
Jerry
don't know the
Dewey-
answer, but that wasn't my guess.
Why was
He didn't
Jerry
ask me this
Dewey-
question.
You have like a whole doo-wop.
You know what's so funny? I was just reading something about Atlantic
It
City.
wasn't on the Steel Pier?
Was it Atlantic City?
Did they do the twist on the Steel Pier first? I mean, I feel like he only put that
Can we
weird
phone a
sound in there.
friend?
'Cause-
Yeah, I mean, we're phoning Rich. Rich is our friend. Wait.
You want to phone a friend?
We're gonna
I
phone a
mean,
friend.
Who's a friend?
No, not
No,
Richard. No,
no, okay.
Richard. Richard cannot. No, he knows. He
He said he
can't.
didn't know.
That's. I
Who
don't
would
care.
know the
He's
answer
not
to
your
that
friend.
question?
You can phone a friend if you want.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know.
Who would you like to
I'm going to
call?
Atlantic City. I'm going to
Yeah.
Atlantic City.
Atlantic City.
Yeah. Going to be totally wrong, but I'm going to Atlantic City. Nah.
Give him the bat. The answer is Wildwood.
Oh,
The Rainbow Club in Wildwood.
Okay.
Okay, now that's 1960, so before all of you people in here except me were born.
Sure.
I do not remember it. Our friend John Kashu might have been there when the twist was done. You know, I could say, well, that means you have to do the twist now.
I don't even know how to do
He
it.
answered.
Oh, but
It
you
was
know
his
what?
answer.
You know what?
Yeah.
We know who does the
Okay.
twist.
So-
Vic does a pretty good dance.
Oh, the Bluey
we've
dance.
seen the Bluey
I did
dance,
the Bluey
which is very
dance,
close
yeah.
to the twist. I
So
think.
it is kind of close to the twist.
I mean, I think that
guess.
you
It's
should
like a-
perform the Bluey
It's the
dance.
Australian version of the
Love it.
twist. All right. Thank you for playing.
So we don't Jersey. We
So
did real
you
bad.
think you can Jersey?
Turns out
Well,
we cannot.
Did you think you could Jersey?
I was dubious.
Because you suck at it.
I thought that I would suck less. To be
I did
honest.
think I would suck less. However,
was that-
the questions were real hard.
Huh? Except
is-
for the first. I started you with an easy
Which
one.
is actually kind of cool because, like, that just goes to show you there's so much trivia to know about New Jersey.
Yeah.
There's so much going on here. Who even knew that the twist was made in Jersey?
What if we have a trivia show at New Jersey?
I was actually thinking about that. That would be a lot of fun.
Sounds
Yeah.
good.
Need
a host.
Rich will make.
There you go. Vic,
Vic
you're
will
our
make all
host.
the questions.
Yeah.
So you think you can Jersey?
I kind of freaking love it.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you both for playing.
Thank you for.
It was
Thank
a
you
lot
for
of
spraying
fun.
that on us.
Yeah.
A lot of fun. Richard, thank you for your stentorian voice. Look at that voice.
Meanwhile, I thought the
Thank you.
surprise was.
I appreciate the
burrata,
compliment.
you
Well,
know?
it was a pleasure having all of you here for the pork roll and the burrata,
It was delicious.
which is mozzarella in ragut.
Is it? I mean, like, I don't know if it's officially, but yes, it's
Yeah.
delicious.
Or
Well, that's what it
mozzarella
is.
and ricotta.
Very delicious.
Mhm.
Now, first, tell us, Axe and Arrow, where can everyone find you?
Physically in Glassboro, New Jersey, we're we're a half a mile from Rowan's campus in downtown Glassboro on the town square. On the interwebs, axeandarrowbrewing.com, Facebook, Instagram, and that's about it.
What's any big things you got coming up?
We're doing a pumpkin palooza at the end of September. We'll have 6 to 8, depending upon what we're getting into. Pumpkin beers, sours, stouts, white stouts, cream ales, brown ales, all kinds of fun stuff. And then we'll also be having a Halloween party where we will do candy-inspired beer pairings.
Ooh.
When you were saying pumpkin balloon, I thought you were going to do the throwing the pumpkins.
Pumpkin
Like
chunkin',
chunkin'. Pumpkin chunkin'.
Yeah.
chunkin'.
Yeah. Okay. And Alexis and Krystle, tell us about Made in New Jersey. How can people find out more about it? And also
Sure.
Brewery Strong, please.
Cool. So,
As
wow,
well
there's
as Pink Boots Society.
So many things. I know that's honestly just like follow me and Krystle on the interwebs and we'll just like lead you to all the wonders. No, well, Made in Jersey has a Facebook and an Instagram, and we also have a website that's almost live, madeinjerseyfest.com. And also on Visit South Jersey's website, all of the details about the festival are right on Visit South Jersey's website. They're one of our co-hosts, but with them and the Camden County Board of Commissioners. So all the information about the festival itself.
And a vendor sign up. So
And
if you
yeah.
make something with Jersey produce, whatever, something
Or if
Jersey.
you make
If
something
you make it
in Jersey, could be anything.
come and show the world about it.
Yeah, like let's talk about it. And so Facebook, Instagram, websites, all the stuff. Again, follow me and Krystle, and like you'll find everything. And then Brewery Strong is brewerystrong.org. Also, we have Facebook and an Instagram, and lots of good, fun stuff going on. We're very, connected with, hopefully, with the beer world in New Jersey because they've been so supportive of us, and we've hopefully been as supportive of them. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's actually one of the highlights of my summer. Of course, my granddaughter was born. That's the biggest highlight. we
Yeah,
had.
hopefully it's like
Oh,
so
yeah,
far
yeah, no,
below that.
yeah.
Like hopefully
very,
it's
very,
like
very, very
like-
much
like-
below.
like it's the floor where that's
She
like
just turned a month old.
Nice.
A little clear, so we have 2 beautiful granddaughters now, which is wonderful.
Oh.
But also, I was elected to the board of Brewery Strong, which is really a nice honor working with such wonderful people.
well, we appreciate it. We want to make sure part of Brewery Strong, part of the strength. Part of the strength of Brewery Strong is the people behind it and the fact that they are all over the state and all over the industry, whether they are making beer or, owning a brewery, beer bars,
restaurants.
Circle Liquors, Jordan from
Liquor
Circle
stores,
Liquors,
yeah.
Al from, people who are like Brewcast and, Mike from
We're just doing
Craft
nothing like me
Beer.
and hanging around.
Well, we're brewing beer and promoting beer and making beer contests and
Homebrew clubs.
home brewing it. Oh yeah, the homebrew clubs. Just like running around the world.
This raspberry wheat right here.
So good. It's very
Thank
good.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you. And the blueberry blonde that I have over there is with 10 pounds of Jersey blueberries
Listen.
from Hamilton.
Oh, do we? Is it like? Should we not talk about your fabulous past beer?
Oh, no, I think we should.
Okay, like fun fact. For the Made in Jersey Fest, Axe and Arrow is making a beer.
2 beers.
2 beers. Wow. Breaking
2
news.
beers.
Breaking news. Talk about it, Chris. Take it away.
So we're making a big batch, which will be canned and distributed, of Jersey Viking. Josh found a Jersey yeast manufacturer, which I think is
East Coast Yeast?
Ales, or
Wow.
East Coast Yeast.
Yeah. Albuck. He's
so
great.
we've got a Quebec yeast. I probably said
Nice.
that wrong, so sorry.
Quebec.
Quebec yeast. So we'll talk to Hillary, get the grains from her.
Wonderful.
Hops from, I can't remember who.
Who's
He's
this
talked
guy?
to like
That's Hillary from who?
Hillary from Rabbit Hill Farms.
Right.
Good catch, Richard.
The New Jersey maltster.
Hillary, yes.
The
So
queen of farms.
yes,
And
he's also helping us.
Well, I would say, while we had that because we were gonna hopefully get her on tonight.
I know
we
I
were not
screwed it up,
able
kids.
to.
It was my fault.
I visited I was on vacation back in June. Visited a maltster up in New York State, upstate New York.
Mhm.
And my wife says, "What? You can't just walk in here." I said, "It says they're open." So I went in and I met Dennis, who is the Dennis and his wife up there
Mhm.
at Hudson Valley Malt, and they knew
Nice.
Hillary.
Of course they did.
Yeah.
Yeah, they knew Hillary.
Number one, Hillary is a freaking rock star.
Yeah.
I got to hang out with her at CBC 2019, and it was like mind blowing because she's just like a rock star, and I was just like the peon following her around. I was like,
Yeah.
Hillary, but also like I love how like maltsters are like that perfect confluence of like brewery nice and
Right.
farmer nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They're just like
Yeah.
really like just like the nicest, awesomest
Yeah,
people.
I went around, and when I stopped there, Dennis was like feeding grain into something or other, filling bags, and my wife said, "Are you going to bother him?" He said, "Wait a minute," and then he took us on a whole tour of the
Nice.
inside, and they do floor malting there, so
Yeah.
they have these huge rakes
Mhm.
that they pull along the
Yeah.
entire.
Again,
length. They
that's
have
what
to do
Hillary
that.
does
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
Rabbit Hill Farms.
In the spring, she does a whole open house, and
Mhm.
it's great.
So
Yeah.
much fun.
Yeah, I wasn't able to go this year, but
I tried to get you there.
Next
Yeah.
year, you got to go.
Yeah.
I wasn't
Great.
able
Yeah,
to
I
go.
mean,
I was actually away in upstate New York and visited Dennis
Talking
at
to
Hudson Valley.
other maltsters.
Talking to other
Cheating
maltsters.
on
and-
Hillary. It's
Yeah.
inappropriate.
I'll get down there at one
Yeah,
point.
you should. It's a great.
I will
it's a
get
great
down
time.
at one point, but every time I go to these places, I start working there.
Sure. Yeah.
You know,
Listen, she needs.
Which-
I think she needs help. So get on down there.
But then the second beer that we're making is a small batch, and it's a braggot. So
Oh, yeah.
lots of
very
beers.
nice.
Yeah. So things that we know for sure, it's Fruitville Orchards honey.
Mhm.
Obviously, Hillary at Rabbit Hills grain, and we're trying to get some apples to make like an apple pie braggot.
Oh, very nice. Now
Love it.
a braggot is it's still a beer, I
It's
guess.
a malted mead.
It's not. Yeah, it's still. It doesn't cross completely into the mead area because I know that Flying Fish, who's one of the breweries,
Mhm.
did you mention them before?
I did.
We
I
did.
did.
Okay, Flying Fish has a blueberry braggot. It's
Yeah.
about 16%.
Yeah, ours
Oh.
comes at about 13.5.
Yeah.
Love it.
And
I'm so
with all
excited.
that sugars, it just pushes up that alcohol level. But that's
We should
awesome.
probably
I'm
talk
looking
about
forward to
serving
that.
in a smaller cup.
Maybe. Yeah. That's good.
Possibly, I'm looking. I'm looking forward to.
Yeah.
To trying that. To trying that
do it
one.
the 4 ounce.
Mhm.
Like the lime. What kind of
Oh, for sure. Looking forward to that. So.
logistics, kids.
Yeah.
That's
Me
what
after
logistics
6
look
brackets, so I need to find the way out of here. I don't know where the entrance is to this place.
like.
Okay. Well, again, thank you both. What are you laughing at? I don't
Nothing.
know.
Everything's great.
Thank you.
Nice segue to the ending.
Well, thank you both again for coming here
Thank
to the
you for
basement.
having us.
And I
Yeah.
told you, Krystle, you're welcome anytime.
Super fun.
As long as you bring beer.
I
That's
mean,
fine
I
with
like your
me.
beers.
Thank you. I appreciate that. The raspberries were not from Jersey.
We won't hold that
it's
against you.
a puree, but and everything else was.
Even the Belgian was great.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Even.
And that is good beers.
Thank you.
I kept harping on the raspberry.
No, right.
The
The
Belgian.
Belgian
Yeah.
also is great.
Another piece of shit you have is
The
great.
raspberry hopefully will be on tap at a local brewery soon. So if you want to follow Vic's Basement Brew, or I'll put it on South Jersey Beer Scene or my own Facebook. You'll see. Hopefully that'll be on tap soon at a local brewery. So
Breaking news.
breaking
Heard
news.
it
So
here first.
we will let you know. I haven't brewed it yet, so I don't like to say anything till it's actually brewed.
Right.
Things
Fair
might
enough.
happen. So
Anything could happen.
Richard, Pleasure having you back here, my friend.
Love being here, my friend.
Oh, yeah. Krystle, Alexis, you classied up the place. Thank you
Nice.
so
I told
much.
you, all I'm bringing is sparkling conversation.
Well, that's good. And it did. It's like sparkling wine.
Yeah.
It's
Too much of it, it's no good.
It's good until you open it. And Johnny, as usual, the genius, our wonderful director,
cheerio.
producer, keeps
Cheers.
me on time. So thank you all. And I don't know, we're going to continue this in audio possibly, Richard?
Up to you.
We'll see.
I'm gonna need another raspberry wheat for that.
We might. So
I think we should go out.
thank you all. Welcome back to Vic's Basement Brewcast. We'll have some more coming up for you. Alexis, do you have an Alexis Drinks coming up?
Well, I don't have anything that's being released, but I am filming 2 on.
Mhm.
We're doing a double feature on Saturday with, Lisa from Big City Brew Tours.
Oh, I love her.
Ooh,
Yeah,
okay.
big fan. And Dan.
I don't know her, but that's good.
Oh, you should meet her.
And
she's
my
great.
buddy Dan.
And Dan from Chimney Rustic
Yeah.
Gals.
Will
I've
Kelly be
been-
there? Because she's obviously the better part of Jimmy.
I mean, I am hopeful.
That's good. Oh, actually, I want to. We did have. I want to congratulate our winners of the South Jersey beer scene and brewery strong competition that we had a homebrew competition.
mhm. I
Rob
judged it.
Guthner. Rob Guthner, who's from our Ocean County Homebrew Club, he took the gold for his Kolsch, and Dan will be brewing his Kolsch there.
I mean, it was a phenomenal
It was a
Kolsch. It
good
was
beer, and
very
also
good.
congratulations. The top wit in the competition. Rob actually had 3 of the 4
I saw that.
categories.
Rob, what are you doing?
He had the hazy IPA, he had the American IPA,
Just sweeping it up, man.
and the
Rob.
Kolsch. But Justin Philmeyer had the top wit in the competition. So we had
I
a lot
liked
of nice
that
beers.
too,
So thanks
yeah.
for everyone who entered it. And we're going to be doing something like that in the future. Maybe getting a little more advance notice on it and getting some more entries.
It was
in
a
there.
lot of fun.
It was a lot of
Why
fun.
we let me judge things, I'll never know. But it's
You do
so
it.
much
You do a
fun.
very nice job. You put some nice notes on there.
Oh, look at me.
Of course, shotgunning beers was maybe not a good idea
We did
after
that-
the competition.
We did that
Did
after.
Dan have something to do with that?
Yes, 100%.
Maybe that.
I've never shotgunned a craft
Yeah.
beer before. I did not know
No.
it was a thing we could do. It turns
So,
out it is.
Dorian, thank you for being the
Sober companion.
adult in the room along with me. And much appreciated. So, again, that was a long goodbye. That's like one of my Italian aunts' goodbyes.
Yeah, yeah.
That
Well,
was a
listen,
long one. That was
I
a
heard
long
goodbye
one.
10 minutes ago.
can't help
Yeah.
it.
All right. So, Johnny, thank you. We'll see you all later. Take care. Bye.